All right, I'd like to call the Legislative Committee to order. The first item on the agenda is the approval of the September minutes. Currently, my committee isn't here, so hopefully they got an opportunity to read those minutes. Next item on the agenda is the appointments to the various committees. And I'll just say this for everybody that's getting appointed to the committees, you may come up to the microphone, just state your name and why you want to serve on that particular committee. The first appointment is to the Legislative Committee, which is this committee. We meet the first Wednesday of the month. So Mr. James Moore, you may come up to the mic and just yep, sit down. Does he need to push?
Nope, you don't have to do anything. Should be working.
My name is James Moore.
It's not working. Press the button just once for me. Try it now.
Testing.
Was the light on?
Yeah, the green light.
Yeah.
Looks like
It might take a minute since I had to reset the system. Just speak really loud.
testing.
Yep, if you speak really loud, it should.
It'll kick on by itself.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is James Moore. I'm interested in being on the financial committee.
So hold on, for the appointment is for the Legislative Committee.
Excuse me.
Yes, I was just saying, okay,
I'm like 3 different places.
okay.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Ben Harbor. Been here all my life. Been running a business here for the last 17 years. I just want the city to have a strong financial showing and think that I could be a part of it by trying my best to help and motivate us all to do better and do well. Looking forward to serving and helping.
No, you mentioned you own a business. From owning a business, which of which part of your experience that you feel will bring the best resource to this particular committee? You mentioned you owned a business, you've lived here, so which one of those qualities, I would say?
The dedication. I cannot have a business if I'm not dedicated. Even when nobody else wants to work, I still have to work. I still have to get up. I still got to plan, do a bunch of things in order to get it going. So I've been blessed. You try to pick the best people to help you, and that's very, very important because without other people, we can't do it all by ourselves. And I thank God for my crew every day, and that's what I can bring is dedication and just doing the best that I can. I believe that's why I'm still in business because I've been dedicated and God been blessing me.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. Any questions for Mr. Moore?
I don't have any questions, but I definitely want to thank you for agreeing to help us and volunteer your time. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. So the next step in this process, and this is for everybody, we'll make a recommendation to send this to the full commission, and then on Monday, we'll vote on, the entire commission will vote on whether you'll be appointed to the Legislative Committee. So thank you so much. Yep. The next appointment is to the Economic Development and Parks and Recreation, Ms. Glenda Wisnat. So just stating your name and why you want to participate on that committee.
My name is Glenda Wisnat, and I live here in Ben Harbor. I was born and raised in Ben Harbor. And I think that I can bring a lot to this committee of economic development and parks and recreation. Actually, my first job outside of my parents was at Valley. So it's essential that we are able to use the parks and also that we can do things to help them economically. I really feel like Ben Harbor is the gold mine. This is all the cities southwest that can go. Economically, we bring a lot of different things to this area. My son actually hired kids last summer, 24 kids at his job, which is beneficial for the city of Ben Harbor. There's a lot of things that we can bring. I also serve as director for code enforcement at Robertson's administration. our department brought in over $50,000. I left on sick leave, and Dylan Barnes took over after I left. But when I left, it was $384,000. And I think Dylan, he left for 1,000, brought up to 400,000. So economically, we're in the right place. Everybody wants to move to Ben Harbor, and I think Donnie Meeks for doing his feasibility study, which brought Whirlpool here. And I think if we get more jobs into our city, it's gonna help out. Economics is gonna help the crime, it's gonna help more than just economics and parks. And I do think I will be able to serve well. Once I get accustomed to what it is I can and can't do, I know there's rules and regulations for me to follow. And once I'm off on that, then I think I'm ready to go. I know there's been a lot of change in Ben Harbor. There's a lot of negative things that said about Ben Harbor. Today is October 1st. How could you not change something? So I'm looking to move forward. And I think as a, with the commission, the commissioners and people in the committee, we have to work together. It's not about me. It's what's going to be the citizens of it. And if our economics come right, of course, people don't want to move here. Nobody wants to move their families or corporations. If the city is at this way, the school board is coming up, the school system is coming up. Actually, I should mention this. There's information I have realized, like this new vice principal of the high school. So I know there's going to be changes. And when the city changes, the school changes, and when we change, people are going to want to come together.
Well, thank you, Ms. Wisnat. It's always a pleasure to see you when you come into the chambers and listen to what you have to say. Your experience will, I know, serve the city great, your passion. And so thank you. I appreciate you wanting to serve because there's not a lot of people lining up to serve in the city of Benton Harbor.
And also on the visit on the KidNet clinic, which was very successful. I'm going to stay successful in Louisiana. I had Ward and Clinton came to my clinic. So I know about economics. I know what we need as far as the city as well.
Yep, and you'll be serving with Commissioner Seats and Commissioner Warren.
Yes,
in
correct.
Lincoln Parks. So, do you have any questions or comments that you want to?
No questions, but again, thank you for your willingness to help bring about change and to volunteer your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
What's required? Can I ask you questions?
Yes, go ahead.
What's required?
So, oh my gosh, City Clerk Moore has, for everybody who serves, she has a packet for them of information, different trainings, when you meet, and what is required of you as a participant on the boards. And so since she came on, that was something I felt like that was important, because even coming on as a commissioner, there are classes, there are courses that you can take to learn how to be a commissioner. There's information, and some of us take advantage of that and some don't. And so since I've been here, when I first came on, we were under emergency manager, and none of that was offered to us. And so after that time period passed, we were able, education opportunities were opened up for us to learn what it was to be a commissioner, to get information about all of these different things that we're responsible for in the city. And the same thing is true for committee members. There's a lot of educational opportunities for people serving. So this is exciting, and this is also something you can take back to the residents and say, hey, this is what, I've been offered, and these opportunities are also available for you. So, yep, connect with the clerk.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. The next appointment is Ms. Angela Berry to the Communications and Public Relations Committee.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, Ms. Berry.
I'm glad to be here again. I was not born in Benton Harbor, but I'm from Mississippi, but I've been here back and forth here. I enjoyed here. I seen things that was going on, and I see I needed help. Whether you're getting paid or not, it needed some help. Getting out the communication, trying to get people to come to the meetings and get understanding. That's the main thing right there. See, go look for, don't just hear one thing and go and run with it. Don't go on Facebook and say, oh, that's true. And you know what I'm saying? Here, let's communicate. Let's get together and talk. So that's my reason for wanting to get on here, because I've learned a lot since I did come back, and And I was assuming it was this way. People are very deceiving. And it was this way, you know. And it's a lot of good people up here. I would like to work together. That's me. That's the type of person I am. I like to work together, and I do. I know you all know. I speak out on things, you know. I worked in the school district here for like 12 years. I enjoy that. I enjoy working with children. I would like to open up my own daycare to help the young ladies and to also do it voluntarily because they're barely making money as it is, you know. But to do them a favor, you know what I'm saying? Just to help them out. I that's just me. Um, and that's just a lot of things I want to do. I want to get on some more boards and just help our community to grow and to work together.
Thank you so much, Ms. Berry. And again, we see you coming to these chambers, and like you say, you have been outspoken. I do remember when you were working in the school district and helping to better that. And again, people are not lining up to serve because there is a commitment required of it. And so I just thank you for your time and being willing to serve and even learning in this different role. You'll be working with Commissioner Henry, who was the chair of the Communications Committee. So I think it's her, and she has two other people on that committee. So they meet on Mondays, the last Monday of each month, fourth Monday of the month. And so I think either it would have been this past Monday, but I don't think they met. So it's the last Monday of October that you guys will meet. That'll be your first meeting.
Okay.
So, and again, Clerk Moore will provide you more information about with the schedule and some educational opportunities serving on that committee. So,
Okay, and also I just wanted to say, like, the schools have just started and open. And if you know of any school that need help, I'm volunteering. I volunteer for free. I've got the knowledge that I'm not gonna, say, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not doing this. I've taught so many children, and it's the love. And, when they feel that affection, it's easy for them to learn. I know how to open up a child, and get there. I know how to work with children. I really do.
and the first
And I'm
step,
willing to, to do that, than just sit back and say, no, I can't do that.
and I'll say the first step to volunteering with the schools is going up to, I think it's Jessica, I can't think of Jessica's last name right off the top of my head, to do a clearance form to be able to volunteer in the schools.
Okay.
Jessica, what is Jessica's last name? I can't even think of her name. What's Jessica's last name? Yeah, Jessica Ray McFall.
Okay.
Go in through the back door near the cafeteria. They'll buzz you in, tell
yeah.
them you want to volunteer. You'll fill out a volunteer application, and you'll go from there, provide your license and information, and then
Okay.
somebody will call you back with either a yes or a no, you've been cleared.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you all very
welcome.
much. Oh, did you have anything?
The last item on our agenda tonight is the resolution to rename the Britton Park Play Park at Britton and Pipestone to Hightower Park. City Manager Little. This came to the Economic Development Committee last week, and it was brought here to do the resolution.
Yes, ma'am. And it was pointed out that former Mayor Hightower, he served during some really difficult times for the city when emergency managers were here and whatnot. And he's been a citizen of the city for a long time. He lives across the street from that park. And I understand he's spent many days cleaning it up and trying to make it ready and safe for the small kids to use. It really is sort of a baby park where moms and babies come and so forth. And it's recommended that the park be renamed in his honor, and I think it's a very good thing for us to do.
Did you want to speak? Because you read that. You said yeah.
I think Mr. Little kind of just summed it up. One of the things that Mr. Seat said, to kind of quote him, was give someone their flowers while they're alive. So if he's been a good citizen in helping keep the park clean, and he's a former mayor that has done some amazing things. So I think it's a great idea to just rename that park after him. Thank you.
Are there any audience members that would like to speak on this particular item or any item that we've had on today? Right now, we're talking about the renaming of the park that's on the corner of Britton and Pipestone, to name it after former Mayor Hightower, who has been keeping that park clean for a very long time. If anybody wants to speak on that item, not, I will make a suggestion that we move this forward to the full commission for Monday's meeting, as with all of the appointments.
Noted.
So, thank you so much. Is there any audience member that would like to have any comments about anything at this point? All right, hearing none.